Hello everyone, it's Winona from Dairy Barn Art, and today I'm working on week 4 of the Margarete Miller challenge. But we will start with Everyday Gratitude. Today it's Annie Dillard, and she says, how we spend our days is of course how we spend our lives. What habits can I shift so that the way I spend my days creates the life I want to live? Oh my goodness, this applies to me right now. I really want to build my YouTube channels up, but I really am struggling to find that balance. Like, between my two channels, I'm posting every day, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I think I'm going to have to just put videos up when I can and live with that. And however my channels grow, that's how they grow. I think my health and happiness are far more important than trying to build a following. Even though I'm thankful for everyone who watches my videos and subscribes, I don't want to be doing videos for video's sake. And I spend almost every day up here, and I should be doing stuff downstairs with my husband. You know, like, I shouldn't be spending all of my time up here. So anyway, this is going to really provide some insight into my personality. So this week's assignment and prompts are something fancy, something that starts with an H, part of a recipe, a tree with fruit or blossoms, something torn, and something used in an office. Okay, I read those. The first thing I thought of is fancy molasses. So I printed out fancy molasses. And I don't know why I thought of that, but when it had part of a recipe, that was the first thing I thought of. So we'll quickly cut this out. And my printers aren't working too well. I need to spend some time getting them, the heads cleaned and all that. For some reason, they're just not printing properly. I'll maybe cut these two photos out quickly as well. I have fruit trees in my yard. I have apple trees, plum. I've got raspberries. I have grapes. I have a pear tree that's just kind of struggling to get growing. And raspberries, did I say, and grapes, and I have what's called they're haskaps. They call them honeyberry. They are, they taste like a cross between a blueberry and a raspberry, and they look like an elongated raspberry. I think they were developed in Siberia in Russia, and they do very well in the climate in Saskatchewan. Anyway, I have those, but I have yet to have one because the birds eat them every year. And, you know, I love birds, so I figure if that's what they eat, that's what they eat. So now you got something fancy, something that starts with H. Honey, of course, right? I thought of Winnie the Pooh and his honey pot, but you think I could find one of my books with Winnie the Pooh in? But I did find a Berenstain Bear book. And I did see Pa. Where was that? Oh, here it is. And these are books I got at the thrift shop. So here he is running with his honey pot, running from the bee, because they were going to have a picnic, and you can't have a picnic without honey. So part of a recipe. My friend gave me this old Watkins. Oh, look at that, Winona. Must be Winona, Ontario. Or I don't know, it could be in the States somewhere too. Isn't that cool? Anyway, she gave me this old cookbook, and I never looked through. I might have been able to find the picture of honey. But anyway, let's find a recipe in here that cottage cheese. Oh, here's something with grapes, and grapes grow on a tree. Oops. So we'll take that page. We've got something torn now. A tree with fruit or blossoms. We've got my plum tree here. You can kind of see the plums. Here is my hand showing my apples 1 year. I think it goes this way. And then bonus, something used in an office. Well, you use stamps in an office, and I think Tim Holtz, this is his field notes if I remember. So I'm going to use a few of these stamps. I'm going to lay down the background with some of my digitals. So we'll move this to the side. Well, actually, let's figure out what we're going to do here and what we need for background. So I would really like to use as much of this picture as I can. Let's see here. Okay. So let's see if I put this picture over here. It covers up my whole prompt. So can I, how can I do this? If I cut him, okay, so if we put him here, and then we can only take part of the bees. So we can split the bees up like that. Okay. So then I want to use this cheese salad with Tokay grapes. This is really old. Maybe I should use a ruler. Okay. What if we put that up top? And then we'll fill in with my fingers on my apples. My black or fancy molasses, not blackstrap, fancy. And my plums. Nope, it's this way. So I really, well, let's go and look in here. I should pull this up here. I'm just looking through some of my digital papers. Maybe I'll try that one. And we'll just cut it up and see what we got here. I think I have two. Or I want that one. This is a digital kit I have up. It's tea-dyed. I can't remember what it's called. I only have a couple of digitals in my Etsy store though. So if you look, you'll find them. And there are between 30 and 40 different sheets in the kit, all different colors. And it's really nice because you have so many choices. If you print out the whole kit at once, you've got lots to work with. Or you can just print out the ones you really like, or the ones that go with your project. Or okay, so this is a mess now, so it's kind of the way I work. I should push it to the side, but so I just want a piece for down there. I'm too lazy to get my tear ruler out. Oh yeah. Well, let's see here. What if we put this under here? Maybe we'll put our fancy molasses right there. And if we leave that image, that's also something in an office. Okay. This is going here, this is going here. I just need something for the background there, so tear that in half. Slide this under here. Okay, and that will give me a little room to stamp on, and plus I have something in the office there. So let's check what we've got. We've got something fancy. We've got our fancy molasses, something that starts with H, a honey pot, part of a recipe right there, tree with fruit or blossoms, we've got that, something torn, our book pages torn, and something used in an office. We've got the typewriter and we have our stamps. So let's figure out what we need to lay down first. I think I put everything away too. I've been having a few health issues and I'm struggling with getting videos done and finding balance. So I think I need to take care of myself and then worry about those other things. Glue stick. Oh, this glue stick is kind of, I'm not sure if it's one of my favorites. Soft, I guess. Very soft. Okay, so you're going to go and cover here. Come on. Okay, and you're going to, oops, you're going to go under. I'm having a blast doing this. And it feels good to go into, like I have a whole big shelf full of books. Actually, I've got a few shelves full of books I've picked up at thrift shops and estate sales to use in junk journals. And I haven't been using them, so it feels really good to be doing that. So we can put that halfway on there. So this one was a bit more of a challenge than the others. At least for me it was. And once I had fancy molasses in my head, there's no way I was ever going to figure out something else fancy. And we hardly even use molasses anymore. That's the fun thing of it. I think only in beans. I was talking to a friend and I said I used to have a cookie recipe that called for molasses, but I haven't used it in years. I haven't. Okay, this is going to be next. I haven't made those cookies in years. Oh, I don't need to do that side. Okay. So hopefully I can get a few videos done today for my other channel, and then I'll be caught up. I want to get ahead, but I just can't seem to get ahead. And I'm whining, and I shouldn't whine. I'm sorry. I should appreciate every moment I have on this earth, really. Okay, we'll leave those two pictures. We'll ink this guy up. Okay, and then we'll ink you. Might as well ink these guys while I'm here. And that's just to take the white in case I didn't cut right to the picture. Takes that white edge off. Okay, so I'll glue you down. of down there. And then we'll glue the bees chasing them right here. Oh, someone's in the yard. I wonder who. You can really hear it in the winter if someone drives into the yard. I guess sounds carry in the cold more. So then I just need to put my fruit up. My fruit trees. And this one goes this way. Oh no, we need to stamp still. Oh, I can't cover up his head. Will this lift up? Okay, we'll trim this edge off. And I think while it's drying, I think we'll glue them together before I start stamping. So I have to find my file folder. So in my file folder, I have last week's and this page. I'm going to cut this 1 inch just off the side here. I think I cut it 1 inch. That doesn't look big enough. Let's cut it 1.5 inches and hope that's what I cut it last week. Oh, it's not big enough. 1.5 inches. Can't cut it on that cutter. So we'll do 1.5. I don't think I can do a video without making a mistake. I don't think it's possible. And on my other channel, I can't do a video without dropping beads on the floor. So I'm going to score this at the half mark, so that's 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to turn it this way, and 3/4 of an inch. And I'll fold it in half. Okay. Let's run some glue on here. I'll glue that together. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to stick. Okay. So this is going to flip up this, and I want this to show like this. So when I flip it, I want this to be upright. So they need to be glued together this way. So first of all, let's glue my little header thing down here. Oh, it's not long enough. I'm going to have to fix that here. I'm going to have to fold this in half and improvise. That's the fun thing about journaling this way, is that you can make mistakes. Oopsie. And we'll just put this one over top. Okay. And then we're going to glue this down to here. I thought that was my pin. We don't have to go close to the edge because I'm going to sew over the edge when I'm done, when the glue's all dry. And then it'll go in my done folder, and I'll grab the next one to put in my working folder. Okay. That is my garage underneath me. Banging, doors banging. Okay, so this goes this, you flip that, yep. So something's hanging over the edge here. They're not quite the same size, but I'm not going to trim anything up until I have enough pages, because I'll end up trimming until I have my pages ready to bind. So now I can ink around the edge, but I don't need to do that on camera, and I can do my stamps. So let's see what we've got here. This is kind of cute. Received. I'm going to stamp this above his head right here. Oops. That'll have to get cleaned. And then destination. Condemned? Do we dare put condemned? No, I can't do that. I like destination, but I wish it had like destination unknown or something. I'm going to do destination number 1120 receipt. These Tim Holtz stamps stamp really nice. There we go. I'm done. All done for another neat week of the Margarete Miller Challenge, and it is fun. I'm really liking this. I think this is really cool. But it takes me out of my zone. And this header I put on the front is where my cinch is going to punch holes, because I'm going to attach my book together with my cinch. So anyway, I'm done for the day. I wish you lots of luck and happiness until we meet again. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.